Hey everyone, welcome to Shadesztown. This is Shades. Today we need to build, what do I need? I need pants. We need to build the netherwort farm, and I've decided that netherwort farm is going to be part of our major big farm. I'm going to do greenhouses, and netherworts will be grown in those. So I'm going to, they're pretty slick, and we'll build those and see how it goes. I've cleared out an area that I think I'll need. Right here we'll have 1, 2, 3, 5 of them. Grow wheat, potatoes, carrots, netherwort, and then another one which will be kind of overflow if we need to mass produce any crop, which probably will be more wheat. But let's grab some gear. And okay, got stone dispensers. Okay, let's get started. I want to start right here on that guy. So something like this. See if we can survive the night too. I did add a bunch of torches. When I was clearing this area, just this area, there's a little hill right here. There were no torches and I died like twice. As you can see, I'm level 1 now. But let's collect that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. And then 1, 2. Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this design, I came up with it on my Creative World, and it it quick harvests for you. You have to hit a button, but when you hit the button, it quick harvests, and at the same time gives you the exact amount of seeds you need to replant, or netherwort, or carrots, or whatever. So in a matter of probably 10-15 seconds, all the harvesting is completely done, and you have all the seeds you need to plant, and it's very slick like that. So cool design there. I'm gonna need to cut to my Creative World quite a bit, but let's see what we can do off of memory. Came in something like this. Okay. And then I don't know if I have cobble over here. I grabbed a bunch of stuff. Oh, I do. Good. And get these guys out. How come it seems... Oh, it did die. Where'd that chest piece go? There we go. I was gonna say, it seemed like my armor was kind of low. Something like here. So basically, when you plant, you'll just walk on this path and go dink, 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 all the way up and back, like that. Let's go something like, I'm going to have to think about lighting this guy, but we'll worry about that later. Next, we need to dig out where the water will go. Something like that. Let's throw some dirt in here. I know I got dirt. Let's go grab some dirt. You know, I got this stone, and I'm starting to think I might want it to be cobble for those sides. Let's put the dirt on, till it, and plant it, and see what we like. Now, decorating this, I just realized it's going to be kind of fun, because I was going to put a couple trees in the walkway. I'll show you the plans once we get this built, but this walkway is desert, at least most of it, so we'll have to get a little creative decorating, but that's okay. Let's see, do I have sticks in here? Wow, no sticks anywhere? Yay, sun's coming up. And like so. Man, I don't know why there's this lag today. And for the glass, do I remember? You go something like that? Was that how it was? Going off memory here, guys. Up one more. I think that's how we had it. Yeah, just like that, okay? So let me run this all the way down. So decorating, landscaping around this, I think will add quite a bit of depth to it. The glass obviously is kind of plain. You know, maybe I should have waited and done colored glass, but no, greenhouses, good greenhouses have real clean, clear glass to let as much sunlight through as possible. And I don't know, I just don't picture greenhouses to be colored at all. I mean, maybe a white glass to show that it's kind of faded. But other than that, you kind of want to see the crops inside. I mean, that's the accent of the greenhouse. It's not the building itself, but what it's growing inside. So we'll just do this. Like so. Okay, so that's what she looks like. How do we like that base? Not bad for now. We'll keep that. If I do decide to change it, I'll probably just change it off camera. Let's plant. Let's do carrots in here. Now this is nowhere near going to be enough. I think I need over a stack. Let's eat real quick. But let's see how far this goes. So the key part about this greenhouse, like I said, is in fact, let's just grow some potatoes since we need to build those up anyway. But the key part, like I said, is while it quick harvests, one shy. Oh well. But so you come up here and you'll hit a button, like right there, maybe right there. I think it's right there. And these dispensers pop out water and push all the items into the middle, and we'll collect those in hoppers. But while that's doing it, you stand here and it deposits however many items you need to replant the whole thing. Just that many items into your inventory. So then you jump in and replant, and it automatically worries about sorting to resupply this, and so what I'm thinking is right here, I'll put a little fruit stand type building, and that fruit stand will have chests in it which will hold all the different items. So it'll hold carrots, potatoes, wheat, netherwort, carrots, potatoes, wheat, netherwort, and two more things. Seeds, and I feel like there's one more. That might be all though. Anyways, all that will be done. So you can come in and replant everything, harvest, replant, and about the time you're done with that, you can come over to the stand and pick up the actual items that you want, if you want them. If you weren't just replanting for the fun of it. Let's let this grass grow, kind of see how that looks. And that'll help us decide on this base still. Okay, so there's one. Just like that. No fancy lighting in here or anything. It will get pretty dark inside. I think crops prevent mobs from spawning. If not, we'll have to add some light. I didn't think about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we put 5 in between, go 1, 2, 3. We need one more. Then a space at 2, and then 1, 2, 3, corner. So this will be another one, like so. Okay, and then let's put one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Haha! It's like I planned it or something. Perfect. Dispenser, dispenser. Okay. And then I'm gonna put 2 more. One over here and one here, but I'm not sure where. Let me finish building these other 4, and then we'll come back and do the redstone and build the stand, and that will be this episode. So I'll be right back. Okay, I got those built. I think they look pretty good. A few more finishing touches and they'll be looking real good. Planted some stuff. So these 2 right there and there will be wheat. This one will be potatoes. That one's our netherwort. And then this one right here will be carrots. I chose carrots right there mainly because carrots are the most colorful, I think. So kinda, you know, your most visually attractive one will be the one you see easiest. But then I have also dug down and cleared out an area for some redstone. And let's add some of that. And the first thing I need to do is pull down, I added the buttons, and I need to pull down that. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what else I need. I need to pull down the signal. And the signal is going to be right there. You push that button, but I want all this to be covered ground level, so it's a little bit tricky to get to. And this is what I have worked out. So it'll come down, you hit that, it'll light that up, which powers this block. And with that block lit up, you can put a repeater right there, which can power that block. Which will power this dust, which powers the block below it. And then the block below that powers there. So let's take this out, throw a torch here. So now we should hit that button and see that turn off. Okay. And that I am going to connect to an RS NOR latch. Hopper based RS NOR latch. We'll just put one item, some trash item in there. Okay. So this latch, when you hit the button, the item will move from there to there, and it'll stay here until the counter's done. And for the counter, we will go over like that, and the counter is going to be dropper hopper. This counter that I just came up with, someone's probably already done it, but it's a very fast design, and that's why I like it. So when you go like that, that doesn't seem right. That isn't right. These go the other way. Like so. Okay, there we go. And then you add items there. And I don't remember how many items. But okay, so the way that it works, you see, both of these comparators are powering both of these hoppers. So the item, I can hit the button, and that item will not move because both hoppers are deactivated. That's as it was resetting. But now, to show you. I'm not going to be able to show you very fast. Here, let me show you real quick. Oh, we'll do this. So now that it's ready to count, when I hit the button, the item will come over here. Apparently not. Let me go check my world. I'll be right back. Okay, looks like I got two things going on here. First off, those were in the wrong direction. Second off, they were too low. I have them sitting up here. And the dropper is actually on this side with the hopper there. And then these guys come up like that with two comparators. And I have them going into items like that. So let's make sure this is still good, okay? And let's put items in there. So that's ready. So now when we hit the button, you'll see that turns on. So now we pull off of that button, comes down to this block. That repeater pulls it out of that block and pushes it into this block. Then this block powers that redstone, which powers the block below it. And there's a repeater. Don't know if I can get to it. Let's get to it over here. So there's a repeater that pulls off of that block into there. So that turns off when you hit the button for a second. When that turns off, let me come over here. Right now, when it's ready, this comparator's on, this one's off. So this block is unpowered. But the item can't move over here because this torch is on. So when you hit it, that item moves over here. And that does a couple things. When the item moves, this comparator depowers, which powers this torch, which comes up and powers this comparator. Now that comparator pushes into this block, and you notice it's on subtraction mode. This block is powered, which turns off this hopper, okay? But it also, this redstone picks up the power and feeds back into the comparator. So that right there is a fast pulse setup right there. And with that same fast pulse, we come this way and power this block on and off real fast, which powers that dropper. Let me kill this zombie real quick. Die, buddy. Didn't even need to. Okay, so this gets a real fast pulse, which means that all the items in here will come over here. Okay. So if I built it right, let's turn that sound down. Can't wait till I upgrade. But if I built it right, when I hit this button, all 28 items will quickly push into this side. And then after it's pushed into this side, this comparator, so that the comparator will be on when they do that, and then it'll turn off when it's done processing back. Okay, so as you see, the items are going out there really quick, and it turns off when they're done. So now that it's resetting the items, the hopper's just slowly pushing the items back in. And when it's done, I can show you again. So I push the button, and that comparator feeds back, which fast pulses, and then the fast pulse also hits that dropper. So that's what's going on, okay? So I use that pulse. I pull off with a repeater, like right here. And that repeater will come in to, let's see, I need a little bit more room to get up there. God, I don't remember. I'll be right back. Okay, I took a little look. I have right there and there, I have a couple of sticky pistons, and these pistons, how do I show you? When you come in here, so while it's harvesting, obviously there's water in here. Well, these half slabs will force the water to come out of the doorway, and so I put sticky pistons here to keep the water inside of the greenhouse. These two blocks right there will come up. In fact, let's change those to cobblestone. Okay, so those two blocks come up and kind of block the water. And that also kind of tells you, okay, it's harvesting, don't go in. But while it's harvesting, we have some droppers, if I can get down there, sitting right there. And right there. One too high. We have some droppers here that push items up. That one point up? I think it did. It looked like it didn't at first. But we put items in these droppers like so. So this will actually hold the carrots for this one. But we grab this repeater, pulls the flash signal off of this timer, and we bring it over here and pump it into these guys. Let's see, what's the best way to do that? Right there. Like so. So now we have 28. Let's do 5. Okay, so now there's going to be 5 quick pulses into here. Actually, I think this is 2 less than the actual amount. So if we do 3, I think then you'll get 5 pulses in there. So you push the button. Yeah, you see that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. So we set however many items are in the farm. We will set 2 less than that here. So every time you want to harvest, you push that, and it will push out that many carrots for you to replant. So basically, those will be covered with slabs like that, something like that. And so you push it, and you automatically pick them up, just like that. Pretty cool. Okay, we don't need that in there. So that section is done. Pretty simple, actually. And if I built the size right, 1, 2, 3, 4, space 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're there. Okay, so they can fit. Anyways, back to this. We need to set up 2 things. The one thing we need to set up is the pistons that come up, and the other thing we need to do is hit the droppers, or dispensers, excuse me. We'll put water buckets in there. We need to hit them with a short pulse when we start harvesting, which will dispense the water and harvest the crops, and then hit them with a short pulse when we finish harvesting. Oh, one other thing I forgot to tell you is under here, in fact we can just do that right now, we will have a hopper system that will collect all of the items for you. And I built it. It's not the most iron friendly right in this design, but it is very timely. It's very fast. And in this case, that is exactly what we need, because I want to pick up all the crops before you can enter the garden. So we place all of these hoppers going that way. So right now they're into the block. Now we will run a hopper line that those run into, but I'm not exactly sure where I want to put it yet. So we'll leave it, put the output to that line. So we'll leave it like that. And then these ones run into those. Okay, so why did I do that? Well, if these all ran in a line, like say these ones ran this way and these ones ran this way, and then you pulled off of the line here, there's more. You'll be harvesting a couple, 2 or 3 stacks of stuff when you harvest, and I don't like the idea of this getting jammed. I mean, it probably won't, but we got the iron, as you saw last episode, so might as well make it a quicker way. So that way, these hoppers stay clear. They empty out really fast into this hopper line, and you kind of have some cushion there. Okay, so you'll hit the button, and that'll harvest. You pick up your items. That finishes harvesting, and you go in and you plant. Pretty slick. We got to pull the items off, restock our counter, and then feed the extra items to our fruit cart, so to speak, our veggie stand. So we need to do that. We need to then also work out the system where we pulse the dispensers to turn them on and off. And then we also need to build the system that will push the pistons up to keep the water inside. So the first thing that we will do will be the system that pulses the dispensers, and the easiest way to do that is to go like this. I'm trying to plan here. Let's knock that guy, put a half slab, go like that. Okay, so when we hit the button, this turns on, and then when it's done counting, this turns off, and that is just about the right amount of time to want the water stream. So we just need to turn that into 2 pulses, and the easiest way is to run 2 monostable circuits off of that. So to do that, we need a pulse when it turns on and a pulse when it turns off. So we put a half slab there, so the power still goes up, but we could put a torch here, so it still doesn't power that block. So now we have our pulse when it turns on and our signal when it turns off. That's not a pulse, that's a signal, by the way. But okay, and we need 2 more sticky pistons. And all we'll do for this is run a repeater there, a repeater there, and then just run a simple piston-based monostable like so. And then these will pick up right there. And do I have anything to show you? Let me show you with a piston. Where's a good spot? Let's go up right here for a minute. I'll put a piston right there. Okay, so now when I hit the button, the piston will pulse once, and when the counter's done, it'll pulse again. It should anyway. Let's see. Oh, I need to increase the output. It's too fast, so let's go like this. Comparator. Oh, not a comparator. Repeater, repeater. Put a little actually, they can have a decent delay timer on them, and then go like that. And move you over there for a minute. That should work good enough to let us know. Okay, so hit, should pulse open, and then when it's done, it pulses again. It's kind of a weird glitch. Do you see that? There we go. And then if we add more items, you hit it, and it'll pulse, and the timer takes longer, and when the timer's done, boom, pulses again. Awesome. So now we got to run that signal to all 6 of the dispensers. Okay, so the pulses come off of those pistons, go through this repeater into this block, and there is right above this block and torch right there, there's a dispenser, and then it comes out of that block into this block, and a torch into this, a torch into that, which there's another dispenser up there, and it will do the same thing that way, and then it will come this way. Excuse me. So then it comes this way into that block, and I want to use a repeater right there. Okay, and so that block is the same, it's below 1, and then it comes out of that block over here into that's below 1, and then over here into there that's below 1, Come in here, hit that like so. And now, let's add a couple of items into every one of these and check it. And this will let us know if they trigger twice without actually having to, use it. I want to give these crops more chance to grow so that we have enough to plant the whole thing once we're ready. Okay, so they all have 2. So now when we hit it, they should all pump out 1 and then when the timer's done, they should all pump out another. Let's see. Okay, they pumped out 1. And here it comes. Boom, they all pumped out another. So now they should all be empty. We saw that one work, we saw that one work. That one we saw, there's 2 for there, and I think I already picked those up. No. Okay, so that one's got an issue. Oh, we didn't connect the line right here. Okay. Let's just trigger it with that one to see. So there's one. And there's the other. Okay, looks good. So the last thing we need to do is to stick up those pistons. And you know what? I don't like that. I'll change that to stone. But to light up those pistons, it was a little bit tricky. Let's kind of clear out in here so we know what we're dealing with. We don't really need to be compact. I mean, we gotta obviously stay inside of that. But we have quite a bit of area that we can work with, which is nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Uh-oh. I think it goes like that. Yeah. Whew! Okay. Don't need that. You will fix your... In fact, let's just hit the button to fix that piston real quick. Come on, let me up. Okay. Let me go check my world. I think I pull off of that right there, but I'll be right back. Okay, it's a little bit tricky, so we're gonna build it backwards. We need to power those pistons. So we will go like this. And hit that like so. Repeaters there. Okay. The reason I did it like that, we need to power the pistons, but we need to keep those hoppers on. So we can't just put torches like right there. So that's why it's kind of like that. And this is kind of hard to explain why I need to do it like this for now, but I'll show you in a minute. Let's go a hopper. Set up here. Oops. Well, that was fail. One there. Like so. 6 items. Come out with a comparator right here. Come on. Go, go, go. There we go. Okay. And then we come... Wow, where did all my space go? This doesn't seem right. Okay, I got it figured out what was going on. We go like this, and we power it in like so. And doing that allows us, I mean, we have to go down one more, but that allows us to, man, look at that lag. Put our items in like that. And then we can go torch, light, or redstone. Break those. Keep that up like that. Put our hoppers right here. Then put our 6 items. So the reason we need 6 items You're just going to have to trust me on this for a minute. Well, I'll explain it. The water, the way we're going to pull the signal, these pistons are going to, if we just pulled straight off that signal, the pistons would go up and down right as the dispensers go. Well, when you pull the water back in, if the pistons come down, water comes flooding out, and I want to prevent that. So I need those pistons to go for just a little bit longer to give the water time to absorb, so to speak, into the ground, to disappear. So we're building a short timer, and that timer will allow the giving the water just enough time. So if we go like this, then the piston should be stuck down right now, and they're stuck up. Oh, I know why, because we're going to pull a positive signal from over here. So the signal we want is kind of tricky to grab. We're going to dig down so we don't interfere with any of the lines going anywhere. But we want to pull that signal right there. And so we'll just throw a torch here, and that doesn't interfere with anything. And then we'll just run it this way. That wasn't that bad. Okay, so that flips these. Okay, there we go. So now the pistons should be down. Okay, so when you come up here, we should be done. You push the button. The piston should pop up. The water will harvest. Right now you can hear the items clicking. That will be giving you the right amount of items. Now it's done, and the pistons waited for a minute, and then they went down, and then you have your items, or your carrots, and you go and plant. Very slick. So let's connect the carrot line, and we will be done. Now for carrots, ooh, I need to be careful. No, I should be able to just go like this. There we go. The carrots are nice because I don't need to sort out seeds from wheat. So I don't need a little sorter. On the two wheat ones, I'll put a sorter right in here that will pull out seeds for these, but for the carrots we don't need to worry about it. We need to deposit the items into these droppers, and the best way to do that, and make sure to that we get all of them, is to take a hopper there, a hopper there, a hopper there. So the items will come in to this hopper, they'll get sucked down and pushed into there, but then they will also get, as that one's full, they will get pushed into that one and fed into that upper hopper. And because we're powering into this hopper with a repeater, it will power I keep saying hopper, dropper. It'll power the dropper above it and the dropper below it. So all these droppers will work. Okay, so then we just got to pull this over. Let's add a torch on the wall. I haven't really made it mob proof, but want you to come over there, come over there, come there, and then go down. Okay, we should, holy crap, what was that? Holy crap. Whoa, that was close. You see that? Holy mackerel, what is this? That freaking scared. It's a spawner. It's a spider spawner. Holy cow. What is this doing like that? It comes down to the spawner, but the spawner. Oh, you know what this is? This is the string farm. That's what this is. This is from when I was working on the string farm. Wow, that almost killed me. Wow. Do I have enough cobble? Yeah, I should have plenty. Whew. That got my heart going. I felt like I was gonna fall into the abyss or something, this dark tunnel. Okay, let's fill that back up. That was a bit dangerous. Man, I got lucky. Okay, now, where were we? I think we were ready to test. Let's go make some buckets. Okay, let's go put those in. I'm excited. It's going to take a little bit of finagling. We are going to need to, until that bottom dropper fills up, that's one of the downfalls is, it takes a bit to fill up. But once it's full, we'll never run out. In fact, I just realized we don't need a sorter. I can just chuck those full of wheat, or seeds, and make sure there's some seeds in those hoppers, and those droppers will never lose all the seeds if I put a full stack. So we'll be fine. We have this sorter built in. Anyways, let's put our buckets in. 5. Now, obviously we don't have it stocked, so we're not gonna get any of the things to plant with, but let's block that water just in case. We shouldn't need to, but let's see. Okay, so we push it. This should come up. The water comes in. The water doesn't go past those. And the items come to the middle and get absorbed. Just like that. Turns off. Those go down. And we are ready. Okay, that looked clean. That looked very good. Now let's go down here and see. That one doesn't have any... Did you already grab them all? Are you serious? Okay, we got... Oh, I didn't run that line yet. We got to run that hopper line. So now let's see what happens. Carrots, we see carrots, we see carrots, and they should be distributing. You have no carrots in here because they're getting pulled down by this bottom one first and filling up in here. Let's grab a stack from you and put a stack right there. And you keep filling up. Okay, so how many do we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So hold on a sec. 13 times, there's 6 across, 78. So we need 76. Well, let's just go -2, -64. So we need a stack and 12. And that should be enough to fill us up. So over here in our counter, we need a full stack. Let's use this. And then we need 12. And that'll give us a stack and 14. Oops, one too many. 12. Okay, so that should be just enough carrots to fill up the whole thing. We've got 64 in there and a few in here. Hopefully, let's see. Let's you know what, let me I think I need to preload those, maybe? No, I don't think so. I think we'll be good. I might be 1 or 2 carrots shy, just because these haven't been triggered at all. But let's grab like 8 carrots from this and put them down there. Okay, that should be enough. Oh yeah, that's plenty. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's not right. Reason being, that would be right if we only had 1 of these dispensers, but since we have 2, we only need half of those items. So we can take half of those out and half of those, because it only needs to count half as many as we need. So we have no carrots in our inventory. We come here, hit the button like it's full, and we should load up like that. We should end up with a stack and 14 if we counted right. Oh, stack and 15. Let's put them down and try again. That's kind of concerns me. Half a stack. You guys go in there. And this counter, the way I built it, takes a little bit of time to reset, which it's ready. But that doesn't matter because you're not going to be replanting over and over. You know, you got to wait for the seeds to grow anyway. Okay, no carrots. Let's try it again. I wonder if it's going to be like a server glitch. The lag kind of messes that up. And 16 this time. Well, let's plant and see what happens. And remember, you're not harvesting anything. You don't have to collect any of it. You don't have to process any of it. Oh, right there. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we want. No, we have 2 extra. So we should come down here, take out one of these. And now, let's put those 2 back. We don't have enough. Tell you what, guys, I will go ahead and work on the redstone on these other ones. Give that time to grow, and we'll come back and see it in action. And then we'll call that an episode. Okay, got these 3 done. And I need to get this video up, so we'll just go ahead and record it. This one's grown. Let's go ahead and see. Hopefully it all works. Hopefully this works perfectly on single player, but the lag, server lag might screw it up, so we'll see. It should give just as much as I need to fill everything up. And so far, oh, it just lagged a little. See, so that's what makes me scared. Oh, it looks like it worked just fine. Oh, I should probably eat a chicken before I eat my carrot. Okay. So as you saw, all of it harvested. It auto picked it. It will auto process everything, so I don't have to worry about it, which is pretty nice. And we will go like this and plant this one. And then let's go over and do the netherwort. Now the netherwort one, when I was testing it, see, just enough, just right to replant, and we're good. But this netherwort one, because of the soul sand, it moves slower, and the fact that it moves slower, sometimes 1 or 2 get stuck right here. I don't have quite enough time, and I could double the time of water by taking out one of those dispensers, or droppers. But I don't want to double it. I'd rather just deal with having 1 or 2 extra in my inventory. So let's see if this counts out right. It should give us the same. It should auto harvest just the same as the other. Like I said, the only difference might be is that there's some items right there. But we have 64, 14. The water cuts off. The thing jumps down. Yeah, see, and we have a couple left right there. But we can run along here and just pick that up on our way, and I'll show you what we can do with the extra. So let's go ahead and plant all of this. Now I haven't worked in the collection area. I might just do that off camera and show you one of these episodes, or I'll do it as an episode. But you have 8 extra, simply just grab it, throw it out of your inventory on the aisle, and that will get processed. Let's try this one. It should give me all seeds, and should, auto sort the seeds from the wheat and give me just the seeds that I need to plant. But that lag makes me really scared, and it looks like we're good. And it gave us just enough seeds to plant. So that is going to be my planting and harvesting system. My farms are very easy, very quick. You just come in, hit a button, it auto counts it for you. You just got to make sure you have 2 spaces open in your inventory, and then you just come and plant just like this, and then you can be on your way and not have to worry about it. After I end this episode, I will finish these 2, wiring those 2 up, and then I don't know, I haven't decided, but I might put the I'm going to put the veggie stand right here, and I might do that on camera, I might not. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, that is my farm. So now I can pump out some netherwort, which I need to use to stock the witch farm, or the chemical plant, I should say. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, it really helps the channel if you did enjoy. And as always, have a great day. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.